one of the most mysterious and terrifying events of the 16th century, the Dancing Plague of 1518. This incident took place in the city of Strasbourg, now within the borders of France, but part of the Holy Roman Empire, in 1518, and is regarded as a case of mass hysteria during which hundreds of people danced relentlessly for months, quite literally until they collapsed from exhaustion. The events began on 14 July 1518. According to contemporary sources, a woman named Frau Troffea suddenly started dancing uncontrollably and aimlessly in the narrow, cobblestone street in front of her old, dilapidated house. There was no music coming from anywhere. She simply began to dance on her own. Her husband begged her to stop, but Troffea continued as if she couldn't hear him. Her non-stop dancing carried on into the next day, causing her feet to swell and bleed, yet she still did not stop. She danced without rest for nearly a week. Before long, others began joining her, and almost 30 of her neighbours were soon dancing alongside her. What began as a solitary dance on 14 July had, by August, turned into what would later be called a dancing plague, affecting approximately 400 people. Fear and exhaustion. The movements of the dancing people were anything but joyful. They were filled with spasms and disordered motions. Their arms flailed as if they were fighting. Their bodies were drenched in sweat from head to toe, and their eyes took on a vacant, expressionless stare. This uncontrolled dancing pushed them far beyond their physical limits. They began collapsing from extreme exhaustion, hunger, and dehydration. According to some sources, as many as 15 people per day were dying. These same accounts suggest that many of the victims lost their lives due to stroke or heart failure. The authorities' desperation. The exact cause of the event remained unknown. However, when the social conditions of the period are examined, an extremely traumatic picture emerges. Famine, poor harvests, and deadly diseases such as syphilis and malaria had created intense psychological stress among the local population. Local physicians and the city council initially interpreted the situation as a natural illness caused by hot blood. Their proposed remedy, however, only made the situation far worse. They concluded that the dancers needed to sweat out their fever and thus should continue dancing even more. To facilitate this, guild halls were arranged for mass dancing, and professional dancers and musicians were even hired to encourage the afflicted. But the attempt backfired completely and intensified the outbreak. As the situation deteriorated further, the council was forced to ban public dancing and music on 3 August 1518. After the outbreak, medical scholars and religious authorities of the period proposed numerous theories. Due to the limited information and scarce historical documentation, the exact cause of the event remains uncertain. However, the most widely accepted explanation is the one put forward by John Waller, who described the incident as a case of stress-induced mass hysteria. According to this theory, the combination of extreme psychological stress in the region and deeply rooted local superstitions triggered a form of collective psychosis in which individuals exhibited the same bizarre behaviors. This mysterious event, which claimed the lives of hundreds of people, still carries an air of enigma, its veil of secrecy largely intact even centuries after it occurred.